Suncorp has about 15,000 employees. We're an assembly of businesses that have been bought and put together. We're the fifth largest bank, and we've got a life business that encompasses both super and investments and general insurance. We wanted to measure ourselves against the best companies and see if we could materially change how things were done here. 2 years ago, we did 7% of our business through the internet. Today, we're doing 42% of our business through the internet.
When I came here 5 years ago, we seemed to have 5 of everything, if not 10 of everything. No one could really put their finger on exactly where the problem was.
We had 7 different data centers, wires everywhere, old equipment, stuff that hasn't been built for 10 years, lots of siloed applications.
Storage was quite difficult for us, even from a customer perspective. If someone smashed their car, we actually couldn't store good pictures.
We've spent a lot of time with not just the executives at NetApp, but people that are hardcore engineers and the thought leaders about where things are going. We changed 80% of our storage infrastructure, which is, I think, unheard of across all of our lines of business, to NetApp. In terms of our systems, a lot of simplification, consolidation, and adoption of new technologies. We have about a 90% virtualized environment.
So my view is put it all into one big pool, manage it really effectively. It's our own private cloud, where things are standard service offerings, standard architectures, auto-provisioned and self-serviced.
We took our primary data center space from about 2,200 square meters to about 450. We were able to use our shared infrastructure and use it more efficiently, and then that gave us more money to go start more development projects. We've been able to afford things we wouldn't have considered doing 3 years ago.
NetApp is one of those companies where we can learn from NetApp from a cultural perspective.
Which is what led us to our Agile Change program, which was we've got to fundamentally change how software is designed and built and how people interact in the social systems around it.
And the idea is just to get that group thinking happening and get lots of people contributing.
You cannot tell who's from infrastructure, who's from IT, who's from the business. They're all blended together working on solving a particular customer problem.
Our productivity's gone up, and so the actual number of transactions that flow through our infrastructure is growing at 30% a year.
Inevitably, we're going to have a disaster. We're not just out there to make a return for our shareholders, we're out there to help our customers. So when these disasters occur, you can just imagine how we get hit by calls and concerns. Only a few years ago, it used to take us up to 3 months to fire up a virtual call center. We can do that now in days. We're one of the few banks in Australia, if not the only bank, that allows you to move funds between Suncorp accounts immediately. So if your family is in need and one of your children is sitting next to an ATM and they want $50, you can move it to them immediately. Our competitors take overnight. But I think we wouldn't be able to make that business transformation now if we hadn't have done the technology first.
Transformation isn't a one-off event. It doesn't have a beginning and an end. It's something you have to continually do and continually reassess. And we reassess ourselves every 6 months.
There's no inhibitors now to where we want to go, which is exciting.
Storage is foundational to innovation. That's why innovative cultures are built on NetApp.